Our sunrise on day 2 couldn't have gotten any bigger. Lines upon lines upon lines of just marching swell. It's looking a bit more woolly today. It's got a bit of a bend and a wonk on it, which is not great. But man, it is huge. Man, oh man, oh man, have a look at this. This is nuts. Just looking on the phone and just seeing all the devastation down the coast, man, it's incredible. Places have been absolutely washed away overnight. I have never seen it go that wide. Look at that. It's like a tsunami, man. Unbelievable. Holy moly. That is crazy.
This is the morning of the second day of the swell, so let's just back it up a bit and I'll show you how we got to this situation. The afternoon of the first day, when the 60 knots of wind came through, was absolutely incredible and led to all of this. Yeah, with the swell building and the wind increasing, there were less and less guys out there, and they were forced to go out on bigger and bigger boards to try and get into the waves, which were pretty flat and fat, but absolutely monstrous. As we went later into the midday, the wind just increased and increased, and yeah, it became a hectic struggle out there. For that reason, and also the fact that there were such long waits between the ridden waves and the rideable waves, I chose to take the opportunity to go across and do some filming of what was actually happening around us. So here we are at 1 p.m. The wind's blowing a good 40 to 50 knots. It's absolutely unplayable. I'm not surfing because it's just not fun out there. You can see the period is leveled off at 17, 16, 17 and supposed to increase to 18 seconds, and you can see the swell is going past the 5 meters now, which is what I expected. It's supposed to peak at 9 meters tonight. So yeah, it's massive. Unfortunately not fun to ride. There's not a lot of guys out there, and yeah, it's pretty much out of control now.
Can't even catch the wave. Yeah, it's crazy. Might get into it. Yeah, it's very windy. This morning was okay, man.
That flipping that beach break was
Now, you know what a paddle the beach break
wasn't user friendly this morning.
No.
Seriously.
The guys are getting blown off the back of the waves, so can't even get into it. Oh, nice.
Got into it.
This is salmon fish. Fish sticks.
Really?
Yeah. It's so fat though. It's only when it comes into the inside here.
Yeah, there were so many waves going by unridden. It was basically impossible to get the insiders, which would run along the edge of the reef, because if you went in there, the guys got caught inside and absolutely destroyed.
So riding 1 out of 3 waves, you know, 1 out of 5. And so this is the view from the top of the hill that I took on the mega swell. It's way bigger and the wind is crazy out of control. Monster waves going past boneyards. I'll wait for a big set. Chaos wind, 40 to 50 knots. Absolutely howling.
This is the view looking over to kitchen windows and out to indicators on the outside reef. Take note of the swell at Magnas and at Boneyards, and also through the bottom section over the roof of the house in front of our property. And you can then compare it to what's coming in the next video. Yeah, the swell was still on the increase, and we had yet to see the main push of the swell, which hadn't arrived yet. We'd only see that the next day.
Wind is completely unplayable. Ten-foot surf going through boneyards. And an even bigger set on the horizon. You can see it coming through there. Woo. Monstrous. This is on the front balcony out of our bedroom window. Man, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Tomorrow should be interesting. And this wind today has been incredible. We had 60 knots of wind today. I've never seen so much dust and debris and stuff in our driveway, down our front steps, into the front entrance hall. The swell is unbelievable. I can't imagine the damage that's going to happen along this coast with this swell. It's gone through the roof on the buoy indicator. It's now 3 p.m. It's 2 hours later. And man, have a look at what this buoy's done. It's just gone from 5.5 to 6 over 7. And this is what I was expecting. And that was what is in the synoptics. And look at this period. The period has just gone screaming up past 18. That's amazing. I think this swell hasn't even arrived yet. What we've been filming today is nothing compared to what's coming overnight. That is absolutely crazy. That is nuts. We've got waves running into the lagoon. You can see the waves going over the sandbar now and running into the lagoon. Look at those waves going into the lagoon. I've never seen that before, and we've been here for a long time. It's almost washed the entire sandbank away, and that lagoon was dry basically. I think we're going to have some serious damage on the coast with this swell. I can't imagine another 3 meters on top of this. It's going to be completely out of control. Yeah, I reckon probably the biggest swell we've seen here in, man, at least 30 years, if not more. Especially a swell from the south west. You know, we get big east swells, like sort of cyclone swells, which come from down the coast from Madagascar and Mozambique. But yeah, to get a southwest swell like this is quite something else. And yeah, I'm going to take a quick drive down the point here to go and video the waves that are going into the Cavallo's lagoon, which I've never seen. I mean, we've had days where it washes over into the lagoon, but I've never seen it like this. It's taken half the beach away. The erosion down the beach towards the Gamtoos River is incredible. I've been looking at it with the binoculars, and the amount of sand that's been moved is just, it's unbelievable. Alright, so I've been here for like 60 years and never seen this kind of devastation on this beach. Absolutely incredible. It's got waves coming in up the walkway here. Yoo-hoo! Oh my heck, I'm standing in water here. The tide's only full in an hour's time. So, yeah. Absolutely incredible. I think it's going to form another mouth on the other side. But yeah, this is quite something else. And this swell hasn't peaked yet. It's going to go over 8 to 9 meters and max out at midnight tonight. Yeah, I've got a tripod here, so it's super difficult to hold this still, but wow, man. This is amazing. This estuary has never looked like this. I'm trying to video up to supers there. This is something to see.
Yeah, unbeknownst to us, that peak in the swell down in the south towards Cape Town was producing unbelievable chaos down in the coastline. What we were seeing here was just the beginning of what was coming our way.
Unbelievable. Absolute chaos here. Another little surge coming up here. Wave going into the river. Gonna be some big damage here tonight. Holy moly. Definitely the biggest swell in 50 years, I reckon. Oh, the wind is unbelievable. Now forming from inside the car, it's absolutely howling. Look at this, this is going to get to us. Here we go, right over the car park. There we go, I'm going to get wet tires. We're basically forming part of the sea here. Unbelievable. Just look at this. It's come right over the edge. Oh my hat, and we're not even at high tide yet. This is going to be a disaster. Yeah, a couple of the houses are busy losing their embankments down there. There's going to be a bit of chaos on the high tide tomorrow morning, because that's when the swell will be maxed. Could be a lot of damage down this coast tomorrow. Look at this. It's almost in the yard. Holy moly.
Yeah, with the wind and the tide rising, everybody was being forced off the beach at Supers. Even the cameraman had to go and seek higher ground. The swell surge was unbelievable. I've never seen the strength of swell in all the time I've been here. Absolutely insane.
Next freight train incoming. Woo. Somebody on that. Holy shit, somebody just got shacked there. Oh no, probably Charlie Rates. Jeez, luck. You can paddle, but you ain't gonna catch much. That's all I can say. She's a little bit bigger than what she was earlier. The tide's high. There's only about 2 guys out because it's a washing machine. And this surge is absolutely killing the beach. Unbelievable. Going to be some massive damage tomorrow.
This was the beginning of that swell peak starting to push in with the tide. Yeah, lots of guys out there will be saying, yeah, I would have paddled. But you had to be here to feel the power and the surge and just the amount of water that was moving around. There's a reason why there's nobody out there. It was absolutely incredible to see the power of the swell.
I'm going to have to move here. I'm going to get caned here. Maybe not. Yep, have to run. You can see that one coming.
So if you were thinking it was easy out there and you might have paddled,
it's Maddie who lost his board.
you'll notice in the first video that a lot of the boards that were coming out didn't have their leashes snapped. They had the Velcro ripped off their guys' ankles. Unfortunately, we were looking at the total destruction of our beaches and our boardwalk. So with the swell maxed out at Supers at 6 meters on the forecast, we were looking at another 3 meters the following day. So join us as we head over to Bruce's and go and count the cost of the storm and check out the damage. We'll go check out Bruce's beauties, breaking at a size that Bruce Brown has never seen it. I'll pull out some archival footage of Bruce's breaking in the early days, and also some footage of the Cyclone Des Moines in 1985, probably the biggest it's ever been. I'll try to give you some original insights of what it used to be like in the old days there. I'll bring out some aerial pictures of what it used to be like in the 1960s and try to explain to you what happened along this coast. So make sure you join us next week. Make sure you tune in, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you then. Thanks for watching.